evening. This is the 18 WJTS News. I'm Charlotte Olson. A pair of Jasper men were placed under arrest on a number of charges, including possession of marijuana, after a traffic stop early this morning. Jasper police say that around 1:30 this morning, they received a report of a possible intoxicated and reckless driver westbound on 15th Street from Meridian Road. A Jasper officer observed the suspect vehicle traveling north on Mill Street from 15th, and a traffic stop was initiated a short time later near the intersection of 25th and Mill. Police say that after making contact with the driver, 20-year-old Evan Lindauer of Jasper, officers determined that Lindauer had been consuming alcoholic beverages. He tested at 0.06% on a portable breath test. Police say a passenger in the vehicle, 19-year-old Joshua Kiefer of Jasper, was also determined to have been consuming alcohol as well. Kiefer registered at 0.10% on a portable breath test. A subsequent search of the vehicle was conducted and officers did locate drug paraphernalia and marijuana. Lindauer was charged with illegal consumption of alcohol by a minor and possession of paraphernalia, and Kiefer was charged with illegal consumption of alcohol by a minor, possession of marijuana, and possession of paraphernalia. The two were taken to and booked into the DuBois County Security Center, and the DuBois County Sheriff's Department and the Indiana State Police were assisted by the Jasper Police Department with this investigation. Although the 39th annual Jasper Strassenfest does not officially kick off and be in full swing until Thursday, the first event of this year's fest took place with the crowning of the Little Miss, Mr., Junior Miss, and Miss Strassenfest. Kara Scourge was crowned as this year's Miss Strassenfest during the pageant that took place Saturday at the Redemption Christian Church. First runner-up was Kelsey Grauman, Madeline Keller was second runner-up, and Miss Photogenic was Chloe Berger, with Miss Congeniality being Hannah Rydberg. For the title Junior Miss Strassenfest, it went to Karis Wigand, and the first runner-up for the Junior Miss was Delaney Smith. Junior Miss Photogenic and also second runner-up was Hannah Seifert, and Junior Miss Congeniality was Emily Schaefer. Audrey Huffman was the Little Miss Strassenfest, while the 2017 Little Mr. Strassenfest was Charlie Seifert. Scholarships were awarded to the Miss Strassenfest and first runner-up in the amounts of $1,000 and $500, respectively. You can watch the 2017 Little Miss, Mr., Junior Miss, and Miss Strassenfest Queens pageant on Friday, August the 11th at 8 p.m. and Sunday, August the 13th at 2 p.m., of course here on 18. And the 2017 Jasper Strassenfest does officially begin this Thursday and will run through Sunday. Beginning Tuesday, the Jasper Street Department, along with the DuBois County Highway Department, will be closing County Road 400 West, beginning south of Brescher Drive to 1,200 feet south of Skyview Drive for soil stabilization. This closure is expected to span 1 week, bearing inclement weather and any other foreseen circumstances. Residents on Brescher Drive will be able to access State Road 56 by using County Road 400 West. And the street department, along with other contractors, Rejuve Tech, will begin the next phase of pavement preservation again beginning tomorrow. The department says that each affected street will be closed for approximately 2 hours to allow the material to dry. The street department says that this process will continue throughout the remainder of the work week and is expected to be completed by Friday, August the 4th, of course, weather permitting. Officials with the Jasper Police Department want to remind residents of the city of Jasper that there will be a monthly test of the tornado warning siren system at 4 o'clock tomorrow. At that time, all 10 sirens in the city will be activated and checked to make sure that they are working properly. The cable interpreter will also be tested for Jasper and Huntingburg communities. This is another test in a series of monthly tests, and these sirens are tested on the first of every month, which has been designated by the Jasper Police Department and the Board of Public Works as the official test time. Also, the DuBois County Emergency Management Agency will be conducting their own test of all tornado warning sirens across the county at 6 o'clock tomorrow evening. German American Insurance of Jasper and the Selective Insurance Group Foundation joined forces to support the fundraising efforts of the new Elmer Buchta Entrepreneurship and Technology Center in Pike County through a $1,000 grant. The grant represents a $500 donation from German American Insurance, matched by a $500 grant from the Selective Insurance Group Foundation. German American Insurance President and CEO Joe Dedman says that the company is pleased to support community efforts to provide a working space for local talent to create and develop ideas with the ultimate goal of launching new startup businesses. He says that they believe that the Elmer Buchta Entrepreneurship and Technology Center in Pike County will have a positive impact on the citizens and surrounding communities, not only now, but for futures to come. A single vehicle crash along Interstate 64 in Posey County Saturday evening injured 3 Warwick County residents. Indiana State Police say that around 6:40 p.m. Central Time, 31-year-old Sheila Wiseman of Boonville was driving westbound on I-64 near the 12-mile marker near the Poseyville exit, and when police say that her pickup truck left the roadway, rolled twice, and came to a rest in the median. Wiseman and her two passengers, 58-year-old Deanne Foles and 8-year-old child, both of Boonville, were all injured as a result. They were taken to Deaconess Hospital in Evansville, where they were treated for non-life-threatening injuries. While the crash does still remain under investigation, troopers believe that it was caused by a flat front tire. Police say that all three occupants of the truck were wearing their seatbelts, which greatly reduced the severity of their injuries. Indiana conservation officers are investigating an accident between an off-road recreational vehicle and a passenger car that took place in Pike County late last week. Conservation officers responded to a call that they received around 5:50 p.m. on Friday, where authorities say that 19-year-old Jody Schartz of Decker was operating a Honda ORV on County Road 825 west in Hazleton. They say that Schartz was traveling southbound crossing State Road 65 when he struck a westbound car driven by 29-year-old Jonathan Harper of Petersburg. Officers say a juvenile was in the front passenger vehicle seat, and officers say that Harper was unable to avoid a collision with Schartz's ORV and they collided. Schartz was ejected from his ORV and thrown into the passenger car's windshield and was airlifted to Deaconess Hospital in Evansville, where he was treated for multiple lacerations and head trauma. The juvenile was transported to Gibson General Hospital with minor injuries, and Indiana conservation officers were assisted on the scene by the Pike County Sheriff's Department, Indiana State Police, Petersburg Police, Pike EMS, Union Fire, and Deaconess AirVac. Also, conservation officers say that Schartz was not wearing a helmet or protective equipment, which they strongly encourage to everyone when operating ORVs. The DuBois County Community Foundation wants area residents to be aware of scholarship opportunities for 2018. Through the Lilly Endowment Community Scholarship Program, a full tuition 4-year scholarship will be awarded to one 2018 graduate of a DuBois County high school. The scholarship provides full tuition, required fees, and an annual stipend of up to $900 per year for required books and equipment for 4 years of full-time undergraduate study, leading to a bachelorate degree at any Indiana public or private college or university accredited by the North Central Association of Colleges and Schools. The foundation will award over $90,000 in scholarship grants from various charitable scholarship endowments, and students eligible and are determined by his or her respective high school, from which they must be graduating or have graduated from at the specific criteria of every scholarship. Employer-based scholarship opportunities are also available for dependents of employees of Best Home Furnishings and Park Bell, and a new timeline for the DuBois County Community Foundation Scholarship Program scholarship applications for all programs will now be available online beginning tomorrow. The applications will close on October the 1st, and the fall application date represents an earlier timeline for the Community Foundation Scholarship application, and it will be in conjunction with the Lilly Scholarship Program. Additional information and, of course, for applications, they can be found and accessed through the DuBois County Community Foundation's website, which is www.dccommunityfoundation.org. Or if you have more questions, contact Nona Baker at the Community Foundation at 812-482-5295. And make sure you keep it right here, because up next we'll take a look at your weather summary.